Hey y'all, this is the collector on the corner's wife, Debbie. I want to talk to you about my pickup truck. It's my daddy's pickup truck. He gave it to me. He bought it when it was brand new. It's a 66 uh, Chevrolet, and it's a 3/4 ton truck. And he's had it, he bought it brand spanking new. And here's a picture of it. That's me in front of it when it was in the back of it when it was brand spanking new. And there's me. And there's the truck again. And then here's the truck after I got it and I used it. Uh, there it is. I hauled feed in it all the time. We had a little store, a feed store and tire shop, and my husband mechanicked, my Randy. And there it is, loaded with feed. I used to go get feed and we'd sell it. And then there's one with my son, my youngest son, sitting in it. That was, back about, in 1999, I think. Anyway, here's my truck. It's a 3/4 ton. I think my daddy said it was like a camper special. And my daddy used to have a Texaco station, a long time ago. But anyway, I remembered Mom and Dad had a slide-in camper that would go in the back of it, and we would go traveling all over the place. We'd go visit my grandma who lived in El Dorado, and go visit relatives and lived in Noble. But anyway, I used to drive her to work all the time at Walmart, and then the gas got real expensive, and I just had to quit driving the poor girl. But anyway, I really like her. I hope someday to maybe get to driving her again. Get Randall to maybe do some work on it. I think he said that the brakes weren't working real good on it no more, and we had fixed the brakes, and it hasn't run since looked like '02. And Randall used her a lot. He used to. I laughed and told him, I said, "You use my girl like a semi truck, and she's just a pickup truck, 3/4 ton pickup truck." But he would do all kinds of. He'd use her badly. Let me just tell you that. I remember one time he had a trailer that was hooked back here to the bumper, and he was hauling like a semi truck on a trailer, and the back bumper come off, and boy howdy did I get mad at him. That's the last time he used my daddy's truck for hauling anything. I told him, that's it, get your own truck. There's my old geezer, Randy. But anyway, I like my truck, and it doesn't have the original motor in it. I had older brothers, and unfortunately, they hot rodded the bejabbers out of it. So anyway, I'll show you the motor right fast, but it's not the original. It does have the original transmission and rear end in it. Hey, it even comes with its own screwdriver. Hey, that's pretty cool.
I had it running yesterday.
Oh, well, thank you, Randy. But anyway, yeah, she's been sitting a long time, unfortunately, and
It was last licensed in 2022.
2002, 2002. But anyway,
2002, yeah, been 20 years.
But anyway, dadgummit, I like driving her. She's a granny 4-speed, but anyway, I just couldn't afford the gas. I was having to buy gas every couple of days. But she looked better, but boy, howdy, you know how it is when you have them sitting, they just kind of just go downhill fast. But anyway, I love my old truck, my daddy's truck, He gave it to me before he passed away. I think he offered it to my brother first, and he didn't want it, so I guess I was second choice. But I don't care. It's mine. They ain't getting it.
Needs a windshield.
It's always needed a windshield. It's had a cracked windshield for a long time. But anyway, the heater in it is sucky. Oh my gosh. You freeze to death in the winter in this truck.
I'm gonna tell them about them heaters.
What about these heaters, Randy?
Dad bought a new one of these trucks in '64. And the trouble with a 60 through 66 Chevrolet truck, it takes the air in for the heater right there.
Uh-huh.
It runs it down through there, and there's a little old heater core there about 6 inches square under the hood.
Uh-huh.
And it attempts to heat that 0 degree air or colder if you're going down the road at speed through that little heater to put in that cab, and that little heater ain't good enough to heat that cab. I drove them when it was 5 degrees out, and back in the day they had 160 or 80 degree thermostat in it, and I drove them when you couldn't keep the windshield defrosted.
Yeah, that happened a lot with
They
this
freeze you to death.
Yep.
And he bought this truck in Rockford, Illinois, and he wouldn't drive it in the winter because the heater wasn't
it
wasn't good enough to
freeze your butt off. It was cold.
So he didn't drive it in the salt,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what saved the old truck. There wouldn't be nothing left to it.
Mm-hmm.
Trucks from up north,
yeah, they're
rusted out all under here.
Yeah, it's not
You'd be
rusted.
driving down the road and rust will fall out on your head.
Yeah, it's
But I've probably licensed and driven 25 60 through 66 Chevrolet trucks, and none of them, the heaters was very good. The 60 to 62 was better than the 63 through 66. At least the heater was in the cab.
Boy, howdy, I don't know what all you got in there inside there, but dadgum.
Well, I'd like to do to it, but Debbie don't think too much of the idea.
Well, I want to leave it original.
I'd like to. I got a 283 in there. 64 283.
Did it come with a 283 in there? Did it come with a 283?
Well, it could have.
Oh, well.
It came with a 292.
Okay, 292.
Big 6. But I'd like to put that 283 in there. Put under dash air on it, a compressor on that 283, and a power steering unit on that 283, and put power steering on it, and change the whole front suspension and put the whole front end out from under a 86 truck under there, where you disc brakes in the front.
But then it's not my daddy's truck no more.
Then I would like to change the rear end and put a later model rear end in it that has a little longer legged gears in it. This thing got 456 gears. And that's a 350 in there, and that's why she quit driving it, because it used too much gas. And what she went to driving was a 65 long bed with a 256 cylinder in it, and that thing had
3 on the tree.
3 on the tree, and it had a set of 373 rear gears in it, and we had big tires on the back, and it wasn't too bad on gas.
No, it wasn't too bad
and that was her daily driver for.
It didn't want to go over 50 miles an hour.
That was her daily driver for what, about 4 years?
Yeah, for years.
About 4 years you drove that. Little. That was a good little truck. There's one of them we bought at an estate auction.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, this is my daddy's truck, and I just wanted to tell you he's got his 55, and I got my. and I've got my 66 Chevrolet 3/4 ton pickup truck. Hey, don't you scratch up my rusty paint job.
They ain't like a goat. They don't like jump on the hood.
Oh, I can see that.
But she was mean to a truck. She'd haul 6,500.
Yeah, I hold a lot of feed in it. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to to see my truck. It's not a 55 Chevrolet, but I love it just as much. Bye, y'all, and thank you, and please like and subscribe. Bye.